I wanted to make a video that appealed to my 40-year-olds, but also appealed to my 20-year-olds, all right? So I decided to talk about 9 mistakes that I've made in training that I wish I knew when I was 20 years old. You see, I'm 46 right now. I fought in the UFC. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've accomplished a lot. I've written a best-selling book for men's health, but honestly, I've made a ton of mistakes along the way. These are not only mistakes I have made, these are the most common 9 mistakes I see. Number 1, we have ego lifting. We all want to lift too heavy. We all want to load a bunch of weight on the bench press, a bunch of weight on the back squat, a bunch of weight on the deadlift. You know what that gets to? You know what that leads to? Injury, wear and tear long term. If you're 20, you're going to be 40 someday. Trust me. If you're 40, you're going to be 60 someday. And at the end of the day, nobody wins the workout. When I was fighting in the UFC, no one cared what I could bench press. The only thing that mattered were wins and losses. So skip the ego lifting. Now, number 2. I have not done this. I said these were 9 things I've done. I kind of lied. I have never, ever skipped leg day. Legs are the epicenter of athletic performance. You want to talk about athletic performance? You're talking about here to here. All right? My legs are looking pretty good, pretty strong. I've never had an issue with legs, but a lot of people skip leg day. It is a huge mistake. You want to be good at football. You want to be good at basketball. You want to be good at moving your couch. You want to be good at shoveling your driveway, picking up your kids. You want to get up your stairs when you're older. You need to work your legs. So the number 2 thing people do, skipping leg day. The next one, neglecting recovery. I'm somewhat guilty of this at times in my life. There's times in my life where I've wanted to be all gas, no brakes. I've been sucked into the grab a monster drink, listen to some David Goggins, and go to the gym and do 9 million pull-ups. You need to pay attention to recovery. Now, this is something I got better at with age, but you need saunas, you need ice baths, you need massage, you need acupuncture, you need a foam roller. Not everything has to be hard AF 24/7, 365. Sometimes the hardest and best work you can do is that recovery work. I wish I would have made a lot more time for it when I was younger. Instead of spending money at the bar, I almost couldn't spit that out. Instead of buying stuff I don't need, I wish I would have booked myself a massage. The 4th biggest mistake, you can't out-train a bad diet, bad nutrition. I remember days when I was younger, when I was trying to bulk, when I was eating Whopper Juniors, when I was going to McDonald's, when I was going to Wendy's, when I was going to KFC. Canada, at KFC actually, we used to have something called Toonie Tuesday. You would pay a toonie, which is a $2 coin in Canada, and you get 2 pieces of chicken and fries, and that was mass gain central. But you're filling your body with garbage. You're hurting your health. You're hurting your longevity. I'll repeat. You cannot out-eat a bad diet. Now, I know there's a lot of 16-year-olds out there that can live off Pop-Tarts and white milk and candy. That is a one-way ticket to a bad time in your 30s, a bad time in your 40s, a bad time in your 50s. And if you're already that old, you're literally killing your progress. So, I want you to eat healthy. You got to be able to pluck it from a tree, or you got to be able to cook it, meat over an open fire. Nothing else will do. Get rid of all processed food, all right? Number 5, ignoring warm-ups. I get it. You think you're a lion. You think you're a predator. And you tell somebody some story how when a lion goes sprinting after a gazelle, it doesn't warm up first. Newsflash, you're not a lion. You're a human being. You need to warm up. If you warm up, your muscles will work more efficiently, and you will be more resilient to injury. So, you have to warm up. Take time for it. I get it. We want to be all gas. We want to be all brakes. But we do have to warm up. So every day, do a dedicated warm up. Bobby Maximus, how do I train with you? You're the best trainer in the world. I love your YouTube videos. I want to train with you every single day. Well, I have the solution, and it's called Team Maximus on the Ladder app. The best fitness app on the planet and the best program on the planet. It's right here. Now, what do you get with the Ladder app? Two things I want to talk about. One, you get me in your ear every single workout. You get one-on-one coaching. It's like I'm in the room with you. That's number one. Number two, you get access to a great community, the best community in the world of like-minded people who are driven to succeed just like you are. This program, you can get it for under $30 a month. The workouts can be done in 40 minutes or less, and you need minimal equipment. It literally is the secret that you've been missing. And it's actually not even a secret. You know me. I hate hacks. I hate gimmicks. I hate 3 easy payments of $9.99. So if you're tired of the garbage in the fitness industry, you're tired of spinning your wheels, you're tired of living a second-rate existence, and you're ready to do this for real, you're ready to transform your body, you're ready to build muscle, you're ready to lose weight with one of the best coaches in the world, then sign up for the Ladder app today, and I'll see you there for your first workout. Overusing isolation exercises. This is a problem. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the pec deck is always bad. I'm not going to tell you that the cable crossovers are always bad. The preacher curls are always bad. But we want to be functional. We are athletes. We want to move, whether it's in sport or the real world. We overuse these isolation exercises. It leads to inefficient training, and it leads to injury. I want functional stuff. I want stuff where you move your whole body. So the more functional exercises, the better. Bulgarian split squats over leg extensions, all right? RDLs over leg curls, push-ups over bench press over machine bench press, all right? Number 7, inconsistent programming. Inconsistent programming is a huge problem. A lot of you are program jumpers, and I used to do this. I didn't get enough results off a 4-week program, so I go to a 5-week program. I didn't get enough off a 5-week program, so I went to some other program. I constantly jumped around and constantly switched. You know what the path to success is? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again for a long, long, long period of time. Stop jumping around. Trust the program long term. You got to put in work for, I'm going to say, a minimum of 6 months before you're going to see a real result. So stop program jumping because you're not seeing the result you think you deserve. The reason you're not seeing the result you deserve is because of all the things I've been talking about. Neglecting recovery, skipping leg day, not eating right, those things. Fix those first. You lack a consistency. This is a problem. You know, if you work out 1 day a week, you show up 14% of the time. You show up 2 days a week, you show up 28% of the time. You show up 3 days a week, which is great by most people's standards. You're only showing up 42% of the time. If you're a director watching this and your movie gets 42% of Rotten Tomatoes, you will never work in Hollywood again. You are finished. Imagine your partner graded you on a scale of lovemaking, and on 0 to 100, they gave you 42%. Man, you're feeling really, really bad about yourself. You are terrible in bed. Imagine your kids said you were 42% as a dad or a mom. Ouch. You got some real self-work to do. All right, you are a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat mom. 4 days a week, you're going to hit 57%, still terrible. Even 5 days a week. If you train 5 days a week, it's 71%. That is what the kids call today, the Gen Alphas, the Gen Zs, mid. You're the definition of mid. It's 71%. You got to show up more. And the final one, let's walk over because I did make you a big list so we could recap. Chasing shortcuts. We're all looking for that hack, that gimmick. 3 easy payments of $9.99. Consistent hard work over a long period of time is the only thing that works. If it seems too good to be true or it's snake oil, it probably is. Stop chasing shortcuts. So again, to recap, the 9 most common mistakes people make, and I've made a lot of these myself included, except for number 2. I've never skipped leg day. Ego lifting, number 1. Skipping leg day, number 2. Neglecting recovery, number 3. Bad nutrition, number 4. Ignoring warm-ups, number 5. overusing isolation exercises, number 6. Number 7, inconsistent programming. Number 8, lack of consistency. You gotta show up more. And number 9, stop chasing your shortcuts. You got it? If you want the realest training advice on the internet, anywhere, you're in the right place. Subscribe, notifications on, share with all your friends, and watch all the videos.